Welcome back, everyone. I'm back. What's good? Let me just fix this up a little bit. I don't know what's going on with welcome back, everyone. Let me just fix this up real quick. There seems to be a bit of a problem here with this thing. I always have a problem with this thing. I don't know what it is. Should only take about a minute. I'm kind of getting used to going over with it. Plus, I want to share everything out and stuff. Oops. Yeah, I really need to be on top of things when it comes to this. Yeah, edit it real quick. Late night shiny hunt. Late night shiny hunt. Late night shiny hunt. Gosh. There you go. That should do it. Whoops. Alright, let me just share it real quick. Actually, let me edit it again. I want to put this in a better light. Story time. There you go. And that should do it. Alright. Now to share the stream out real quick. Again with another shiny here. Let's go. And of course, I want to share it on another community real quick. Post it up here, and let me put it in the direct message real quick. There you go. That should do it. Let me just charge my phone real quick, because I don't want to keep my phone battery down. I was using it all day today. Really keep my things a little more closer. Oh, here they are. I'm looking all over for these. What's good, Milton? How's it going, Milton? Welcome. What's good, D-Max? How's it going? Alec, what's good, man? How's it going? Alright, I got my glasses on real quick. How's it going, D-Max? How's everything in New York, bro? What's good, Milton? How's it going, man? How's life treating you? Then turn on the lights. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm going to turn on the light in a second. Hold on a minute. Alright, the kids are upstairs. It's time to play some Let's Go. What's good, Shiny? The Sidwise Squad. How's it going, man? Alright, we're gonna be looking for a Shiny. We're gonna look for a Shiny Geodude again. I still haven't got him. I was looking all over for him today, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. So far, managed to get Shiny Tansy, which is good. Wait, but all amped up because it finally saw Endgame. Oh, did you enjoy it though? It's a good movie. It's great. I think it came to a great end, to be honest. I thought he was a great villain. I thought they did a really good job on the movie. Anyone else here see Endgame? My son won a couple of stuffed animals at the carnival that he went to. He had fun. He had some funnel cake and stuff. The kids, they went to the 80s night. I'll hardly go to the movies. Oh, man. I mean, it's worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. What you think about it, Shiny Decidwise? What you think about the movie? Was it good? I thought it was great. I thought they did a really, really good job on like the whole past and future and everything. Detective Pikachu is pretty good. I'm really hoping it leads up to an actual Pokemon movie. I wish they would have focused more on the outlawing of Pokemon battles. That would have been cool. But they, you know, I mean, for those who saw it, you know, they touched on it very little. I kind of wanted to see more of that. So I've decided, let's see, story time. Let's see. You know, speaking of Pokemon movie, the very first movie, the very first Pokemon movie, the animated one, I remember the line being about 3 or 4 blocks away from the theater. Like it stretched so far. What's good, Darth? How's it going, man? How you holding up? How's everything? How's life treating you, man? Freezer, what's good, man? How you been? Welcome. Hope everything's okay with you guys out there. So, the line was so big that they needed police barricades and like cops had to be present. I'll never forget going into the theater. This is back in what, 1999, 2000? And I remember seeing people just packed in so much. They were sitting in the aisle. There was so many people there. And I remember seeing a kid with an Ash Ketchum hat and saying to myself, wow, I didn't even know they sell those. I don't know where he got it from. We didn't have, internet was like, it was in its infancy back then. So shopping online was quite, you know, was quite new. If he found it online, I mean, I don't know how he got the hat. He probably went to a certain store somewhere far away. I don't know. But I never seen that hat anywhere. And he had it on. It was a fitted cap. And that's how many people were there. We waited for about a good 3 or 4 hours just to get halfway through it. And we were there early. And we had to miss about 2 or 3 shows in order to see that movie. What's good, Erica? How's it going? How you been? How you holding up? Welcome. So yeah, that movie theater was jammed to it, man. It was wall to wall people. It was insane. Like I couldn't believe how many people were there. Did anybody else see that movie when it first dropped? I'm not too sure. I know some of you guys might be my age, maybe a little younger, but maybe you've seen it that day. What am I gonna do about the Lapras event? I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna go for it tomorrow. I'm gonna probably take the kids with me for a walk. There's a couple of gyms. There's about a good 7-8 gyms around here. I got some lag. There might be something on that I don't know, but let me see. There might be something on. There might be a couple of things on. I don't know. The kids tend to leave stuff on. Wasn't born by then. Boy, Well, the good thing is, the shiny Decidueye, those things no longer happen because you have, the internet to thank for that, and you can get your tickets beforehand, and you could literally walk in there. You don't have to wait online for your ticket. But back then, whoa, it was ridiculous. We were waiting online for hours. Is it lagging still, or just let me know if it is? Might have to turn a couple of things off. I think the kids left their phones and tablets on. It might be it. What are your plans for raid day, everyone? What is your plans? What do you plan on doing? Do you plan on meeting up with people around the area? Do you plan on just staying around your local area? Do you plan on going far, meeting up with people, far away from where you originally are? That's why I use a network cord to my streaming PC. I'm gonna. All right, yeah. I'm definitely gonna wire it down, Alec, when I get a chance. Definitely gonna wire it down when I get a chance. I remember when the first episode of Pokemon I saw was. What was the first episode of Pokemon you guys seen? Because the first one I've seen was the one where Pikachu met Diglett. Heading into Manhattan. All right, definitely. That's definitely gonna help you out a lot, man. So you should be able to get through the raids like nothing. So the first episode I've ever seen was the one with Diglett, and I just turned. It was a random Monday morning. No doubt, D-Max. It was a random Monday morning. I was getting up for school. I had to be about, this was back in 1998. And I remember turning on the TV and seeing the Pikachu. And another shiny Chansey. No way, dude. You see this, bro? Oh, that's cray, son. That's crazy, bro. Y'all see this, man? That's another one. I'm getting lucky with the shiny Chanseys. Hella lucky with the shiny Chanseys. Oh, I'm getting the ball. I guess I'm gonna keep it. Blink, do you have a combo? No, I don't have a combo. I have a combo with what's his name, Geodude. But they keep popping up. That's the second one today, bro. That's the second one. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That's going into the trade bin. That's definitely going into the trade. Definitely. I swear, I'm not kidding you. That's the second one. How did I strike with that one? I have two now. Wow. Look, the first one is up here, no joke. That's two shiny Chanseys. And shiny Mel's all over again. Word, right? Like that's bonkers, man. I didn't expect that to happen. I swear I did not expect that to happen. I mean, this game really does have a expect the unexpected kind of feel to it when it comes down to shinies and high IVs. I'm wow. All right, maybe you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hunt another Pokemon. I'll be honest with you. I'm happy that'll definitely come in handy for when I want to trade. I guess I could trade that one with someone. Which is good. Maybe they could give me something that they have a double of, and I could put that in my shiny inventory. That'd be really nice. Let's see. We're gonna send these guys out. We're gonna go hunt another Pokemon. Enough with this cave, because now they're ODing with the. Remember, get your combo back. Yeah, I could do that, but. Maybe I should hunt another shiny. Right? Maybe I should go look for another shiny Pokemon somewhere else, because I don't want to be in the same cave, dude. Like, it is definitely let me go and first let me sell some candies that I don't need. Actually, you know what, I'll just use Pikachu to fly around. What shinies I have shiny Shelter, but I put them in the park, and I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea. I have shiny Charizard. I have shiny Charizard. No, I had said shiny Charizard. My bad. I have shiny Charizard, shiny Shelter, all the shiny Eevees, all of them. I have all of them. As a matter of fact, I have 3 of them on my team right now that are just chilling. I believe I have a shiny Blastoise. Yeah, I have a shiny Blastoise. I have a shiny Caterpie, shiny Pidgey, and now I have 2 shiny Chanseys, and I have a shiny Paris. So those are the shinies that I have right now. It's the shiny collection is definitely growing. It's definitely growing. It's definitely growing. I just wanted to sell. I wanted to sell some items. Whoops, not here to buy. I'm here to sell some candies. I don't really need that many candies. It's a little much. Let's see. Okay, I don't have that many candies anyway. Usually it goes up to $9.99. Okay, so I'm gonna buy some Ultra Balls. I always run with the Ultras, of course. You know, you never know. Whoa, that's a lot of money that I don't have. Try grass type like Tangela. You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I might just do that. Wait, I want to keep it in the budget. There we go. No, that's good. No, right here. That's good. I'm being mad budgety with my money. I'm like, I want to keep it in the. I want to have at least 100 grand on me. You know what? Not a bad idea. Let's see if Pokédex. Let's find Tangela's habitat. Let me see right quick. Nope. Did I pass it? I think I passed. I might have. No, I didn't. No, I don't think I passed. Did I? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Tangela's habitat. We need shiny Pidgey. Definitely got shiny Pidgey, man. Definitely got him. Alright, so shiny Tangela is right there. That's an easy place to get to. It's right there in, okay, I'll get there. I know it's that little island patch. It's that tiny little patch of island. I remember something embarrassing. Nearly took off running. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Yo, that happened out of nowhere too. Like out of literally, that happened within minutes. That happened within minutes, which is kind of strange. That hardly ever happens on a live stream or in a game. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. So yeah, man, that was the episode that got me into it. I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, the Pokemon episode. Get that green spaghetti. Yeah, he looks so cool, right? Wow, it's a big boy right there. All right, let's see. Am I? I just want to double check and make sure I'm in the right place. Town map. I believe I am. I just want to double check. Yes, sir. All right. I'm on the right. I'm on the trail. I'm on the trail. Okay. It's good. It's good. Oh no! Not trying to get this little guy. I'll even take a shiny Oddish. I've been wanting a shiny Oddish for the longest. So, the very first episode I saw was the one with Diglett. And that's the episode that got me into Pokemon, because I thought Pikachu was adorable. I was like, oh wow. I was like, oh, what's this little... I was like, what is this little thing? And, I was into anime at the time, but the anime we had was pretty dark. Like, we had Dragon Ball and stuff, which was more like teen-related for someone my age. Yeah, it's the right place. I've seen people get that. Yeah, me too. You're right about that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. No shiny route attack for me today. That's a little fast. So when I saw the Pikachu, I was like, oh man, it's so cute. And all it kept saying was its own name. And I was like, that's all it says? Like, and then I saw the Diglett, I was like, that's weird. It's a weird looking thing. And stuff, and that's what got me into the cartoon. Then I bought, a friend of mine gave me cards, in Pokemon cards. He's like, here man, have you seen this? And I'm like, nah. I'm like, and he's like, Pokemon. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen this. And then he gives me cards. And then I started collecting them. I saw them as collectibles and stuff. Then I finally got the game. And that was in the winter of '98 when I got the game. I remember everybody was playing it. And I got really involved with the Pokemon game. It was really cool and stuff. And once I found out they were dropping 100 or 150 new Pokemon, that was it, man. I was all in. Like, that was back in 2000. And they showed they were coming out with more new Pokemon, and I got more and more deeper into it. Gen 1 and Gen 2 were like the big deal for me and stuff. They had new moves, they had new items that you could give them, berries and stuff. You can give them soda pop now and lemonade. So I was all in. And then I stopped playing Pokemon for a very long time. After that, like, I called it quits. And I started getting into, other games and stuff. Mostly fighting games, RPGs. But then Phantasy Star came out, and that was it. I was all in with Phantasy Star, and I ignored everything else under the sun. I think the first episodes I watched was Black and White, where I randomly switched it to the Cartoon Network. Haha, nice. Yeah, the first one I watched was on regular TV. It was on Channel 11. And they just pushed out a couple of episodes. I think the one with, the episodes I remember they pushed out were the one with Diglett, the one with Scyther, and Electabuzz. And that was the second one that I watched. Because that was the one where Pikachu had the ketchup bottle. And I felt bad for him because he got his ketchup bottle broken by Scyther. And Electabuzz was really funny to me because of the way he sounded. And then the one where he fights Surge in the gym and he battles his Raichu. That was like the third or fourth episode that I watched. And I was all in. And then 2003 came. It was 5 years later after, the first Pokemon anything. And I just stopped. And then they started coming out with new games, new Pokemon. I was like, alright, this is getting ridiculous now. Then Pokemon, after all those years, man, all those years passed me, finally, Omega Ruby drops. And I got right back into it. That's what got me back into the game, Omega Ruby. And then Pokemon Go drops. And that's it. I'm all in again. I'm all in. So, the second movie came out, which was with Entei. And it didn't have as many people as the first movie. After that, I enjoyed Pokemon and watched the original episodes. Dude, the original episodes, they hold up really well and stuff. Even though they were a bit grainy and a little bit like kind of cheesy, but it had that good feel to it and stuff where it could still hold up. Where like I was watching it last year, I was going through a lot of stuff. And this is when, after Go Fest and everything, throughout the summer. And I remember sitting there with my kids, and my son was watching Pokemon. And it was, it was playing the song, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon, where it starts naming all the Pokemon one by one, the Poke Rap. And I look back and I'm like, oh my god, like, this is something from my childhood, man. I'm looking at my son, he's watching, I felt so bad, like, and I knew, like, a lot of things. I had to do a lot, I had to make a big move in life and stuff. Right there and then I knew. I don't know. Oh wait, what am I doing? I didn't mean to catch him. Yeah, this patch is so small, but so many things pop up out of it. And stuff. And I felt so sad watching that episode because it just brought me back to the memories of when I first, like when I was a kid, teenager or whatever. And I saw, the first Poke-Rap and stuff, and I was remembering the times like being in the house and everything. And everything was, things weren't peachy, but it was, it was things were alright, things were okay. Like life was, pretty simple and easy going and stuff. Alright, there he goes, another Tangler. Let's see if we can nail this shiny. I think we can. I have faith in it. When I watch those old episodes, it really brings back memories of my teenage years. Come on, Tangler, don't do this to me. I ain't got much money. I'm glad that you said Tangler because he seems to be a bit hard to catch. If he runs on me, I'll be so pissed. I'm glad I got into Pokemon. Me too. I'm glad I got back into it because it's definitely brought a good amount of happiness and stuff. Like playing this game, it reminds me of the red version that we had. It reminds me so much of red version and stuff, and it brings back a lot of those memories of a time when things were much more easy and much more simple. There was social media was in its. It was literally like just. It was in its infancy. It wasn't even a thing. We had AIM, that was it. AOL, that was it. That's all we had. And stuff, and so many people were getting caught up in that. Getting my first shiny was crazy. What was your first shiny? Shiny just said why. What was anyone's first shiny here? Mine was Magikarp. Yours, believe it or not, Pikachu. Pikachu was my first shiny. First shiny I ever got was a Pikachu. And then on Community Day, it was Pikachu that dropped the shiny. So it was like, it was so strange, to see that happen. I think that was back in the early 2000s when they dropped the shinies, when they had the stars came out like that, they boomed out real nice. And the Pokemon like kind of flashed a little. Whatever shiny pops up in here, even if it's not Tangela, I'll get it anyway. It took me a long time to get shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Go. It took me the community day at Saddlebrook was the one that did it for me, and I was with Alec that time. And that's when we saw the bull deer in the woods. It's funny, Alec. I was looking at that video today. And stuff. That was a really nice day. Sometimes you gotta look back at the nice things, man. That like things like from the past, nice little things and stuff. And come on, Tangler, don't do this to me. Alright, let me do this. Oh, okay. Hold on here. My bad. I'm throwing it sloppy. The first Pokemon shiny was Dratini. Oh, nice. Dratini's a good one, man. Did you miss the first community day, or? Xavier Rodriguez, what's good, man? Welcome back. How's it going? You're trying to catch a shiny Tangela. You ain't gonna believe what happened, Xavier. I was in the cave and another shiny Chansey popped up, so I decided to leave the cave and hunt for something else. Wow, Tangler is really putting it to me. I think I might use a berry for the next Tanglers. Yeah, Community Day. All right, nice. I like Shiny Dratini. I mean, I kind of like Shiny Dragonite too. He looks weird in green to me though. Like I still can't get over his color and stuff, but I can see why they did it. Yeah, dragon, of course. Wow, Shiny Chansey. Yeah, look, I'll show you right now. Yeah, 2 of them. There goes the first one. That was the first one. And now there's this one. And then that's the second one. She's level 5. Nature's Modest. And then this one's Nature's Sassy. Level 10. Double Chanseys. And it happened minutes after the stream started. I want to try to go for... I should really look up the shiny colors because sometimes the shiny colors... Well, I don't even have one. Nice. Yeah, it just popped. It was so random. Just like out of nowhere. Completely random. I'm going to use a berry. This angle is being a pain and I really can't... Really don't want to take my chances of it running on me. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. Well, gotta go to sleep, Bling. Good luck on the shinies. Thank you. Shiny Decidueye. Be safe. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. Ooh, I'm running out of Pokeballs. What? I should have hit. Okay, how is this not hitting? What? I'm doing a twist. Come on, I'm turning it. There you go. I don't know what happened here. It wouldn't hit it. What? Come on, let me pop out of it. Don't do this anywhere. Want to make sure I get at least a 10 combo or something. It could run at any moment. That's what's scaring me the most. Oh, this one's strong. Come on, buddy. Stay in the ball, please. Yes. I don't want to waste anymore. Because I'm running out of monies. Wow, yeah, he was a tough one. Yeah, he was a tough one. He gave a lot of experience right there. No, Oddish, I don't want you. Another Tingler, alright. I hope I didn't touch an Oddish before. It's huge. Yeah, this guy, wow, he's a level 40. Wow. Yeah, look, it's like blood red. It's a beet red. I'm gonna say beet red. That was a little much. Come on! Yes, thank God. Stay in the ball, please. Yeah, they're tough Tanglers. Yeah. What's my favorite shiny? Mine's is Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar is nice. Mega Gengar is nice. Is that the one? Is Mega Gengar? Is it all? It's all white, right? Or I'm not sure. I forgot how he looks. White. Yes. Alright, yeah, white. Yeah, that one's cool. I like that one. That's a good pick for the shiny. One of my favorite shinies is I like the shiny Shelder. I'm taking a great liking to shiny Shelder, and I like the. Let's see what the shiny that I like. Oh my goodness! I didn't even do that. Come on, Taylor. Shiny Shelder, and I like Come on, Tangler. I like shiny Metapod. Shiny Metapod's a good one. Because he looks like a pepper. Wow, Tangler's really a problem to catch. I might not be lining myself up right. Okay. I think let me move my switch over here. Let me get this out of the way right here. There might be a couple of things in the way. Alright, that'll work out better. So far, 7. It's every time I turn off the game and turn on the game, it's like a shiny pops up after a while, which is a really strange thing. I don't know if that's the way the game's programmed, or if maybe that happens with everybody. Give it a berry. There we go. That's better. Alright, it's more lined up. Why do I keep catching Tangler if you only need to catch a combo of 31? No, I haven't reached the combo of 31 yet with Tangler. I think I'm at combo 8 or 9. Yeah, combo 8. See? Once it reaches 30, yeah, I stop. Once it reaches 30 or 31. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Ah, I walked into that. My mistake. I saw like 36. That might have been in the old video because I remember I was told that the higher the combo, when I first got the game, that the easier the chances of getting a shiny, and that wasn't the case. Once it's 31 or 30, that's it. Like, that's the limit and stuff. Red Cat Blue Hat, what's good, man? How you been? How's it going? Welcome back, man. What are you trying to crabs? You growing in that poker field? Just some vegetables. Right now, I'm trying to grow a shiny Tangler. But I'll take a shiny Oddish if it pops up, or any of whatever shiny, except for shiny Pidgey. I'll probably leave that. I don't know. Maybe I'll catch it. If it's a shiny Pidgeot or Pidgeotto, I'll definitely catch it. But right now, it's shiny Tangler. But I'll be happy with a shiny Oddish, man. If I see a shiny Oddish, I'll lose it. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in this grass. They're bad kids. JP Fan, what's good? Yes, actually, yes, JP Fan. Minutes after I started the stream, I came across this. I'll show you right now. Okay, this was the first Chansey I caught, right? But moments after I started the stream, I caught this one in the cave. So now I have 2 shiny Chanseys. I caught this one earlier today, and I caught this one minutes after I started the stream up, which is super duper rare. I nabbed a shiny Soul Rock yesterday when I was in doubt. Dude, I want one so bad so I can name it Praise the Sun. You have no idea. Thank you, JP Fan. I appreciate that. You have no idea, Red Cat, how badly I want a shiny Soul Rock. I want one so bad, just to name it Praise the Sun. Or name it Solaire. I was looking all over for one when they dropped. It was the only one I clicked on whole time I was downtown. Nice. They're so rare, man. They're so rare. They're super rare. I'm hoping another rock event or a psychic event goes down, so that way I could have a better chance of catching one. I really want one. Eventually, you know, we'll end up catching them and stuff, you know. There's a few that I haven't caught yet. Bronzor I haven't caught yet. I'm seeing a lot of people catch shiny Bronzor. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of spawns in this small little patch. They just pop up from left to right. I got a feeling I'm going to catch shiny Oddish. Let me use the berry to make this easier for me. Yep, I had to line the switch up a little bit. My friend who I raid with, he is going to Go Fest. He has the most complete shinies list I've seen. Nice. I have a shiny Delibird and sorry from a generation I don't remember, but it was a crocodile. Nice. Shiny Delibird's hard to get too. Of course, you know, they only come out with them during Christmas and stuff. So having a shiny Delibird is a pretty big get. I have the shiny Pikachu hats. I have the black hat one, and I have 2 party hat ones. And one is male, one is female, which is cool. I heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, I want a male, I want a female one," and stuff. I managed to catch 2 of the opposite genders and stuff. I was pretty happy about that. I only caught 1 black hat one, and he gave me a lot of trouble finding them. I went through hell getting the party hat one though. I was freezing. I remember that night. It was freezing cold. And I was in Battery Park, New York City. And when I caught him. And then the second one I caught the next day on my way to work. That was thanks to Mystical. Mystical helped me get him and stuff. He put down some lures for me. That was really nice of him. And I think that was like an hour and like 10-minute grind, but it was freezing. It felt like an eternity because it was so cold. And I remember I felt like I was about to leave in like 10 minutes. I was like, damn, 10 more minutes, I'm gonna leave. I was like, in 10 more minutes, I'm gonna leave this park because it was so cold. And even it was going through my gloves and everything. It was giving me a hard time. Touchscreen gloves don't do too well in the cold. It's one thing I learned that day. Well, that night. Don't know if I should barbecue or if I should take the family out for a small camping trip Sunday until Monday. I know they had fun today. They went, my 2 oldest, they went to 80s prom night. Oh, it's Total Down. I remember now. Nice. Yeah, Total Down. All right, Total Down. Yeah, Total Down's a good shiny, man. I only got 1 through a trade in Pokemon Go. I was lucky enough to come across somebody who had one. Because I did the community day for a half hour for Total Down. I got nothing out of it. And I did it between the lunch break. I ate really quick, and then I went outside. I kept using it. Every time I went to the bathroom, I'd check my phone to see if spawns would pop up. Come on. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. What? That was a good throw. Come on. Get caught. Get caught up. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's not good. I don't want him to run on me. They run with your berry sometimes. Why isn't this working? Let's go. All right, I gotta turn this way. My bad. We stream tomorrow? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm definitely streaming tomorrow. I'm either gonna do it at night or somewhere after the raid thing. Oh my goodness! Come on. Yeah, but I'm definitely streaming tomorrow. Probably gonna take off Monday, spend a lot of time with the family and stuff the whole day. Maybe even Sunday. I might do Sunday night though. I might do Sunday night, but definitely tomorrow. Yeah, either sometime in the morning or at night. I don't know, something tells me I should get more Ultra Balls. The Tango is giving me a tough time catching them. I should do it, I mean. What? Come on, Tango, stop it. Shiny EV is pretty hard to find. How much time did you spend searching it? What I did was I caught so many in Pokemon Go that I just transferred them to my my Pokemon Let's Go account. Tangela is being naughty. Yeah, she definitely being naughty. I like that one. Yeah, Tangela is being a pain. Right now, I should really get some Ultra Balls. I'm starting to run out. Let me go to the you know what I'll do? I'll sell some of the candies and use Sky Dash real quick, get some Pokeballs. Here, of course. Go to Pokemart. Let me sell some of the candies. I don't really use them like that, especially the small ones. I'll do that for another time. I'll sell some of the tough candies because those are so common. I definitely need the money. Staryu candy. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was trying to catch Staryu a while back. I'll never forget that day. And I failed miserably. Anything else? Mighty Candy. Don't really need it. What am I doing? I'm pressing down instead of sideways. Another way you use Sky Dash is to go to your map and select the location. You'll go there. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting about that too. Thanks for the tip. I'm definitely gonna use that. Oddish candy. Sell some of these. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, let me sell some of those Pokeballs. And I got like Pokeballs and stuff. I rarely ever use these. Rarely. Wow, look how many I had left. 16. Whoa, no, I don't want to sell that. I'll sell some pin apps. sell some nana berries. How many raids are gonna hit up tomorrow? Just 5. I'm just gonna hit up 5, whatever free raids they give me, and I'm gonna save the rest for Go Fest. I want to save my premiums. Because you never know, a lot of people might be like, hey man, we're going to go raid this place, we're going to go raid that and stuff, and I want to make sure I have enough raid passes to get me by. I'm also going to get a Google account card, because I got to purchase a couple of things, not in the game, but inside the Google store. There's a couple of things I got to get. There you go. Good looks. I know people who are going to do like 20 raids, 30 raids tomorrow. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't do that many. I just can't. Hey, look who's waiting for me. How's it going, buddy? 2 of them. Hey, nice. Berry form, because it's a real pain. Doesn't even feel like it's making a difference, to be honest. Nice, alright. Alright, so I'll put it in the bag. Good thing with Shiny Tangler, he's easy to spot. There we go. Please stay the ball. Alright, just 16 more to go. Oh, come on. So what was everybody's first community day like? How many people did you meet up with? Did you do it alone? With a group of people? Me and all the New Yorkers, we all met up in Central Park. That was the big get. It was a big wide open area, everybody was going there. That was the first time I met everybody. And it was a pretty big deal. That was also the time we had to walk through the Women's March that was going down. We had like a protest, and we had to walk through it. Come on, Tangler, don't do this to me. What's my favorite starter from any region? Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite starter. I would have to say Totodile up there. Totodile is definitely up there, and Bulbasaur. Definitely Totodile or Bulbasaur. But I like Torchic as well in terms of Blaziken. The starter spot. So those are the main 3 that I like from 1 to 3. We're going to run 9 deep tomorrow between 2 vehicles, doing 33 raids each. Today will be 4 between just, that's not, dang, that's a lot of raiding. And it's from 11 till 2. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. I remember when we did when they started the raid days with the birds, what you call it, I think it was Articuno, and how disappointed we were when only like one person caught 2 in a row, and none of us caught. The rest of us did not catch them. Everybody else was. It was very disappointing, and then Zapdos came, and that was it. That did it for everybody. People were catching Zapdos from left to right. I like the raid days. I'm glad they're bringing them back. This stuff is very interesting. We don't stop much. This is from vehicles. Nice. That's the way we did it too. The only stops we made, even when we made bathroom stops, people were raiding. Because there was like gyms nearby and stuff, so people were in the bathroom using bathroom raiding still, which was I mean, you know, if that's, you know, that's, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Wow, they really hand out the experience. Come on, 13 more, 13 more, and I don't have to catch these things anymore. I'm only gonna do 5. I'm hoping my kids catch one because I got like best friends with them and stuff. So if they catch like 2 and they could give me 1 and stuff, they have enough Stardust for it too. That's what we did for Gengar. They brought their phones out. At what hour are you going to stop streaming if you don't get the Tangler? And probably, let me see, what time is it now? It's 12 a.m. right now, right? So probably in the next hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock. Nice. Alright. 12 more to go. Main account all day. Switch out between my other 2 accounts and a friend's account for my second and third device. Nice. That's a good way to get them. At least if the kids get them and one of them gets a double, I can trade it and stuff, and I'll end up having one somehow. If I get 2 and one doesn't get one and the other one gets one, then I can, you know, do the same thing and stuff. So either way, we can all have them. That's what we did for Gengar Day, but Gengar Day was very generous to us. They gave everybody a shiny, and shiny pincers were just popping up from left to right. They were all over the place. I think I caught 4 or 5 shiny pincers that day, and they were back to back, literally. Like, there were so many of them. I swear I'm moving it this way. I want to try to not use too many berries either. Let's see. There's still another one. Alright, good. You know, I used to look at Tangler and I used to say, how does it get shoes on its feet? And then I realized that it's not shoes, that it's mud. What's good, Vlogs with CJ? How's it going, man? Welcome back. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're all having a nice night. Now we're trying to catch shiny Tangler. We kept catching, I caught another Chansey, another shiny Chansey, and I called it quits in the cave. I said I'm going to leave the cave because I don't want to get another one. Just a little tired. No doubt. It's pretty late after all. And stuff. I mostly stood. I went for a little walk before, and then I mostly stood inside and stuff. I didn't really go out anywhere. It was really nice out today, but I decided not to because I wanted to just sit back and relax a little bit today and stuff. After I came home from work, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go outside after this. I took a little walk, like about a good 15-20 minutes. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good so far. Doing all right. Looking for a shiny Tangler, hoping to get one. It would be nice to add to the collection of shinies that are building up. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Oh, there we go, another one. This one's level 38. Shouldn't be that hard to get. Gotta keep hitting it with the even rates are excellent. Come on, stay in the ball. I love when they stay in the ball on first throw. Surprised Shiny Chansey didn't pop out. Alright, Tanglers are starting to pop out a lot. Shiny Ponyta is pretty cool too. Yeah, the blue fire. That one looks really nice. I like the fact that they made the fire blue, and that they didn't go with like anything deep red. They made like a plasma blue, which gives it a really unique look. That's another one I don't have. Yeah, everybody, everywhere was catching them from left to right. Just 8 more. Shiny luck. I love the streams. Thank you so much, Vox and CJ. I appreciate that very much. Thank you all for being here. I'm just getting back into the swing of things and I'm streaming again. Just getting back into it. I took quite a break from everything and stuff, and now I'm back to it and stuff where I can actually be a regular as a streamer and a content creator. I'm gonna drop little videos here and there and stuff. It'll also be like other different games that I have and whatnot. Once in a while I'll do a retro stream or Smash Brothers Ultimate. I'm waiting for some new DLC characters to drop for that game. That way I can try them out. I'm hoping that their next one is a good one. I'm waiting for E3 to showcase their latest games. I'm really hoping for anything made by Hideo Kojima, which is, well, the game he's working on right now is Death Stranding, and I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan. I've always loved the Metal Gear series. It's been one of my favorites for a long time, since Metal Gear Solid for PS1. I have a shiny Ponyta. It took me like 1 hour. It's not too hard. There's a route with big patches of grass. Oh, you mean in this game? Yeah. It won't take that long in this game. That I can see. I remember seeing people run across it. Some people have even missed it. In Pokemon Go, I wasn't able to get him though. But in this game, I'm more than sure I'll get him. I'll definitely work on that. Definitely work on getting him one of these days. Oh, he's level 42. Wow. Ah, that was almost an excellent. Take the ball, please. It's the stress of having them almost run on you, which dawns on me a lot. Because once they run the combo, it just completely goes blank. Wow, Vileplume takes up a lot of space. Yikes. I'm trying to get between them. another one. Alright, level 37 shouldn't be that hard to get. Whoops. He stayed the ball. Oh, good. I nailed him. Come on. Oh. And the ponytail ran for me like 2 times. Sometimes you have to prepare. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. Speaking of things running. I was not expecting that. I should have used the berry. Dang it. Maybe I'll just get lucky if I run around. Did you ever get the shiny star? You never did. Never did. Never got the shiny star. You. They're in the ocean right over here. You know what? I could just try to go for it. Tangler looks like it's gonna be a chore. The shiny star are much easier to catch. And I see a lot of people catch shinies over here. I could just keep going up and down for the shinies and see if one does pop up by surprise over here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I can go for the star you know what, I'll do that. No, I just nah, don't worry about it. It's okay, it happens sometimes. I'm gonna use the I'll use the you know what, I'll just use the Ultra Ball, why not? As long as I have at least over 20, you know, Ultra Balls, I'm good. At least I have that much. Nice. I'm throwing in this direction. I don't get it. What? That can't be. Oh man, I had to like be that light with the remote. I wish I could just use the stick. You never know. A lot of things pop up in this ocean too. I think shiny rappers can pop up over here too. No worries, Tangler. Another day, Tangler. This one shouldn't be too hard. See if I luck out. have to go real quick, but expect me to come back in a few minutes. Good luck. No doubt, Xavier Rodriguez. Definitely, definitely. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. You know? We'll still be here, hanging out, hoping to catch a shiny. If I do catch a shiny, I'll definitely, you'll definitely know. I'll be putting it in the favorites. Ooh, starting. And thank you very much for the luck. I'm hoping I catch him. Hoping. Wow, I'm really messing up my throws. That should have been excellent. I also remember during the Pokemon craze, when it was, especially with the cards, there were a lot of shops taking advantage of people by selling fake cards. And I remember people lifting up their cards, going like this to see if there was a double-sided on the inside. And that's how you were able to tell the real from the fake ones. That I remember like yesterday. And I remember a lot of people saying, yo, your cards are fake. And people being so upset about it. It happened to me a few times where I bought fake cards by mistake. I thought they were the real deal. Especially if you got a holograph and it was fake. Oh man, that was so disappointing. You buying them Bodega special packs? Actually, yeah, they had those little mom and pop shops, man. I was buying them from, and you know, when you're young, you don't know better, you know. I should have been getting them from Toys R Us. That's what I should have been doing. And I was going to these little stores, these little rinky-dink stores where they have like knickknacks and stuff and like tiny little like toys. And I should have known better, and I ended up buying. Ended up with fake cards, man. And it was a real disappointment. Ended up with 3 like small packs though. A good thing I didn't buy a box. The boxes were like $20 at the time. You know, $20 to have $20 at that age was you know, growing up it was hard. It was a little hard to come by. So I settled for the little $3 packs. Or $2, which are now the dollar packs. 2 for $5, but in Korea. I mean, I'm pretty sure the ones I got were straight from China. And, you know, I should have known better. And I got beat in the head with 3 packs. I really should have known better. I should have gotten them from Toys R Us, where my first package came from. I also remember buying. I bought before how I found out about Gen 2. It was weird. I was watching the Shop at Home network. Like it was just like a random, like random. It was like a random Friday night. I turned on the TV to turn on my game console. I was gonna play some Silent Hill. This was back in 2000, and they showed Gen 2 of Pokemon, but they showed them in cars. They showed Totodile. I didn't even know the names because they were in, Japanese lettering, and they were in this like tiny little folder, like this little school folder, and it was one sheet that went over. It was like, it had like Pokemon on it and stuff, Gen 2, and then inside it had the 3 starters, their evolutions and stuff, and I saw that, and I was like, this can't be real. I didn't hear about this in any magazine yet, and that was the first place I seen that. And then a month later, I found out that they were dropping Gen 2. And the Pokemon, the first movie was coming out. And I was like, oh no, that was back in 1999. That's right, it was back in late 1999. And I saw it on there. And I was like, whoa. They said, in the movie, I remember in the commercial, it said, they're going to show off a few new Pokemon. There was 3 new ones. It was Snubble, it was, what's his name, Donphan, and then there was one more. I forgot who it was though. And I was like, oh, so they really are coming out with Gen 2. And that was it. It was a wrap. The rest is history and stuff. And then I looked in a Nintendo magazine. They showed off the starters. And I was like, okay, it's official. The Gen 2 is going to happen. It's a real deal. And then they had a picture of Lugia, which was one of the legendary birds, and I was like, all right, this guy looks like he's one of a kind. And I ended up getting the silver version first, and then I got the golden version. There was a lot of weird gaming stuff I had back in the day that I still have now, some of it, that I can't find anywhere else. Like I got a lot of offbeat stuff, like things that aren't original, like that weren't made by, they're not licensed by the company, like Nintendo and stuff. They're like off-brand and stuff. One of them was a Game Boy. Game player for the N64. That was one of them. And it played this random music in the background. And you could never turn the music off, you couldn't save, nothing. It was completely like just... It was defective, completely defective. And I still have it till this day. I was gonna literally throw it in the garbage, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep this. Yeah, so one day I might want to look back at this, and I'm glad I did. I'm hoping to find it in the box one of these days, go into the station and look through one of the boxes for something old and find that. They're saying it's tiny like it's a good thing. Whoops. Alright, come on. But the Pokemon craze back in 99 and 2000, it was tremendous, dude. It was so tremendous. It was all the rage, man. Everybody had one. Everybody had a Game Boy game. It was like, imagine if we had that in today's world, it would have been even more tremendous because of all the online interaction and stuff. Like, it was 10 times of what Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu was. It was 10 times the amount of that. maybe more, maybe 15 times, maybe 20 times. Who knows? But I remember it was such a big deal in the gaming world. Like if you had anything Nintendo, especially if you had a Game Boy, we knew you had Pokemon. There was no other game you had. We knew Pokemon was in it. Come on, Pokeball, go! And that's how popular it was. Another thing that was a craze back then that we had, and we used to call each other for Pokemon battles, we didn't have cell phones, we had walkie-talkies, believe it or not. Back in the late 1990s, back in the late 90s, 1999, early 2000s, from like late 1999 till 2002 is where it ended, but we had walkie-talkies. Everybody had walkie-talkies. And we talked to each other on walkie-talkies. It was kind of like the Nextel chirps. I can't believe I even said that. That's even old too. But that's what we had, and we were able to contact each other for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and for Pokemon. Those were the two big gets when it came to facing each other in the game during that time. If you were lucky enough to have a Dreamcast, you were lucky enough to have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Because that's the only game, that was the only console it was exclusive for at the time. And I think they sold a lot more Dreamcast because of that game. We also had Pokemon Stadium where we were able to put our Pokemon from the game with the jumper pack. The transfer pack, my bad. And we had the transfer pack you put in the bottom of your remote. You put your Game Boy game in there, your Pokemon game, and you were able to transfer the Pokemon into the game. And you were even able to register them. So that way you don't have to do it all over again. You can save it into the game. Even if you had your game, you didn't have your game with you, you had your team in there registered. So we had that as well. It was pretty big, man. It was pretty big. It was big. Battling was a huge thing. People literally bought link cables just for that game. And I truly believe that was the only purpose that link cable served, was for that game. The same way a dinner plate serves purpose for dinner was the same way that link cable served purpose for that game. It's exactly like that. That's how important and big Pokemon was back in the day. And stuff. And, you know, today it's pretty big, but it's... Well, actually, you know what? I shouldn't even say today. It's tremendous today. What am I even saying? I think it's much bigger today than it was back then, because you got over 100 million downloads of Pokemon Go. You got thousands, hundreds, even thousands of people flocking, you know, to different areas to play and stuff, you know. And hey, what's good, that darn bat? How's it going? I've seen Blades giving his trophies. Well, there was a few games that were used for the link cable, but they were nowhere near. Not even close, man. Not even close to what Pokemon was. Not even close. Not even close, man. But I see what you say. I've seen plates, you know, do other things too, like people spin them and stuff. But yeah, you know, like that's how big it was, man. And I mean, it's tremendous today because you got people going outside to play and stuff. You got people making bonds and friendships with each other and stuff, you know. I could honestly say this, and I posted this on Facebook back in 2016 when the game first dropped. I posted, everybody's making fun of Pokemon Go, but it almost made world peace, because at the time there was a lot of police brutality, there was a lot of bad things happening around the world. There was a lot of discourse between people, and you started seeing people come together again to play. Being attacked by our kitten, LOL. They got those little sharp claws too, Bat. You gotta be careful for those little mugs. They scratch really hard. They dig in deep. I'm down to get any shiny at this point. It's like, it's not even a question. If it pops up, I'm gonna go for it. There's been people that have ditched them. I don't do that. You can't pass up a shiny on me. That is worthy of trade. Shiny could help me get a trade for another shiny that I don't have. He likes to hide under our daughter's bouncer and sneak attack. Oh! That does he those little claws can really mess up your feet if you're not careful. I'm back. Hey Xavier, welcome back. How's it going? Football as well. My cousin Marcus, he had a Siamese cat. One of Siamese cats. I used to hide under the bed and scratch at people's feet. And one day, somebody came over to the house. They got scratched, and they didn't like that. And my cousin ended up getting into a fight with this person because this person put on Timberland boots and stepped on his cat's paws. And my cousin was infuriated by that. You know, we all knew better not to go into that room. You know, because we knew the cat was there. So we avoided that room. We avoided the bed as a whole until the cat came out and stuff. He just liked hiding in there and like playing. And stuff. Somebody came over one day, one of his homeboys, and you know, stood over, and then he put on boots and stepped on his paws. He hurt the cat, and my cousin flipped out, man. And they ended up getting into a fight in the house and everything. Crazy. I had a kitten. The last time I had a kitten was many years ago, and I had to get rid of it because my wife was allergic. Yeah, it was pretty vicious. Yeah, he was pissed, man. I'll never forget it. He flipped out. And he's one of those people, he doesn't get angry that easy. Like, he's very zen. When I saw him get pissed, I was like, uh-oh, somebody did something really bad to him. And he ended up getting into a fight with his friend. He stopped being friends with him and everything. They broke stuff in his house. But other than that thing, the cat was okay. I had to give the cat to the kitten that I had to give it to a bodega. It became a bodega cat. And bodega cat is like the king of cats. like they're little security guards and stuff for the store. They get fed well, they get treated well. Everybody loves the bodega cat in New York City. They're like a national treasure. Oh, come on. Pokeball, stop it. Wait, how many are there cats so far? I gotta check. Alright, just a few more. It also sounds cool. Yeah, bodega cat. They're literally like family to the store. Anybody who owns it, like, they're so sacred. You go into New York and you see a cat in the store that's like the best friend of the store owner. They're like insanely loyal too. They'll kill every rat, every mouse that invades the store. You'll see their food bowl everywhere. There's a food bowl all over the place for the bodega cat. There's memes about it all over the internet and stuff. There's like a bodega cat and he's like sitting on bread and it's like, respect the bodega cat. You know, this is the best way to restore owner's heart is through this cat. Like, you know, show your love and appreciation to this cat. say a prayer for this cat. And then no joke, they will tear mice up. They're like little ninjas. Little four-legged ninjas. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't want it to run on me, man. I hate when they run. Why isn't it working? Let me try it with my way. Maybe since I moved the console. Sorry, you can't. Okay, 4. How many so far the combo? I think I'm close, so I got it. 21, okay. Just, I'm gonna say 10 more. Hey, what's good, Validator? How's it going? Welcome back, buddy. How you been? How you enjoying your weekend so far, everybody? Any plans for the weekend? I know a lot of people are going away on faraway trips and stuff. I don't plan on leaving the state. I plan on staying behind and seeing what they got going on out here. Probably some fireworks, maybe. Who knows? Oh, that's right. July 4th is almost here too. Independence Day. That's gonna be a stream, you guys. I'm gonna stream that night. The fireworks they got out here are tremendous. They're big. All right, it's better with the right hand, I guess. They got a lot of fireworks out here, and they're legal to use, so that's a good thing. Which I'm glad. There's 2 animals. Well, there used to be another animal, that darn bat. I'm going to watch Detective Pikachu this weekend. Nice. You're gonna love that movie. If you love Pokemon, you are definitely gonna love that movie. I love the way they made the Pokemon in that movie. They did such a good job. Like they made them just the way they're supposed to be. And stuff, and it makes me, every time I see the Pikachu, it makes me wish they were more. Every time I see them, I think more and more to myself, I wish they were real. I would love to have a Pikachu in real life. He looks mad cuddly. Don't worry, Shelby, I'm happy with you. I'm happy with my dog. But I would love if Pokemon were real. What's that up there? Let me see. Yep, there's shiny there. Just a few more Staryu and I'll be able to link it up. Either after Go Fest or before Go Fest, I'm probably gonna go to Centralia with my son and take him bow hunting. But I'm also gonna do like urban exploration. He's old enough and stuff. My oldest kid, he's 14 now, so I'm able to take him places like that. From 1 to 10, what do you rate the movie? I rate the movie. I give it. I would say I give it an 8. I give it an 8. There's a lot of people giving a 100. The only thing I wish they touched on more was the side story. There was a side story in the movie. I don't want to like spoil it for you, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And that was, well, I'll just say it because it's not really spoiling anything. But there's like an outlawing of Pokemon battling. I really wish they would have touched on that more. I would have loved to see what happened with that, the backstory on that. But yeah, they Pokemon battling is illegal, but they don't touch on it that much. Like they literally touch on it for like a few minutes, and then it's like the rest is Detective Pikachu. you know, and the story that's going on there and stuff. So I would like to know what happened for that to like go down. What actually happened before the whole Rhyme City thing. I honestly thought that the movie was going to end. This is how I thought the movie was going to end. I'm not going to spoil the ending for you. I'm just saying, this was my theory. I thought Detective Pikachu was going to get knocked out, right? Forget who he is, forget the fact that he could talk to this kid, right? And run through the woods. And as he's running through the woods, he stumbles. He falls down a hill onto like a riverbank. And right there, right before him, is Professor Oak holding a Pokeball, and he captures him because, you know, he's wounded. And he says, gotta catch them all. And the movie ends right there. That's what I thought was going to happen in the movie, but I'm not going to spoil any endings or anything like that. That's just my theory of what I thought was going to happen. And I thought that would have been so cool, because that would have led up to, you know, a movie with Ash Ketchum. If you really think about it, Detective Pikachu they dropped, right? And they're dropping the Sonic movie. This is the beginning of the Smash Brothers universe. And the people who did the Detective Pikachu movie, they want to work on Zelda. They want to work on Metroid. Those are two movies I would like to see. Metroid and Zelda. Because there's a lot behind those games. And I think they would make really good movies out of them. If they could stick to the lore like the way they did with Detective Pikachu, they would turn out very well. A Zelda movie would be very delicate though. They would really have to give it the TLC that it deserves, because Zelda's like such a sacred game and stuff. I think they should start with, if they do a Zelda movie, it should be Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. I need a Zelda movie. Yes, at least a series, at least a Netflix series of Zelda I would settle for. A movie, I'm dying to see. 3 video game movies that I think would do really incredibly well. Castlevania, Zelda, Metroid, well actually 4. And the number one that I really want to see before I leave this world is a Metal Gear movie. They have to make a Metal Gear movie. Can't leave that out. A Metal Gear movie is like, I think that right now out of video game movies, that's like at the top of the list. It's like up, like way up there, because so much that's happened with Hideo Kojima and Konami and the whole downfall. That crippled the video game industry for a moment, man. Like it was like an earthquake through the video game industry, and he knew that man knew he was gonna get the boot from Konami, and shame on Konami for what they did, because it ruined Silent Hill. No more Silent Hill. We didn't get Silent Hill. We got robbed of Silent Hill. You know, amazing that game. I still have it on my PlayStation 4, the PT. I still have it. I literally bought another PlayStation 4, which is this one, and I put the PlayStation 4 that I first had away because it has PT. It's wrapped up in like bubble wrap and everything, man. Like, it is super protected. You cannot get that PT demo anywhere. They took it off the market and everything. And we got robbed of probably the greatest horror game ever. We got Resident Evil 7, don't get me wrong, that was good. It wasn't no Silent Hill PT though, I'll tell you that much, because boy, that game, I don't know if you've ever seen the demo play of it, but wow. For something to scare me, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for something to scare me. Like something, you know, anything, a movie, a video game, it takes a lot. And Silent Hill did it for me. Silent Hill definitely did it for me. That Silent Hill PC demo, That was huge. And that wasn't even like, that was like 0.2% of the game. That wasn't even like anywhere near the finished product. And we got robbed of it. You'll never know what truly happens in that game. They had Norman Reedus was in it. Norman Reedus, okay, The Walking Dead. This is when he was in his prime. And Guillermo del Toro was helping Hideo Kojima work on that game. Like, that's not an ordinary thing. Like, Guillermo del Toro does not work well with many people. But for him to look at Hideo Kojima and say, let's work on Silent Hill together was a huge gap. I gotta go. Much love, man. Might be back if you are still on in a couple of hours. No doubt, Valadair. Be safe, man. Take care. See you on the next one. But yeah, it was such a big deal, man. He had tremendous backing, and they screwed him. And even Guillermo del Toro, he said a lot of bad things about Konami too. He was like, you know, what's wrong with these people? You know, why would they do this? You know, it was pointless. That they would take this away from us. It was a major opportunity for a blockbuster game. And possibly, I would say, I'm honestly going to say, it would have been the scariest game of all time, hands down. No doubt about it. Not even Resident Evil. I don't think they would have came out with Resident Evil 7 the way they did if it wasn't for the downfall of that game. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 was scary at times, you know, especially when you see the grandmother come out as a spider. But nothing like Silent Hill, man. Nothing. Just can't top that. Okay, one more Staryu, and I'm gonna start the shiny search. Oh, you agree with the new Sonic remake and the new movies? Did they finish it? Did they finish remaking them? Like, remodeling them? Because the first trailer, I didn't like it. I thought he looked too humanoid. He didn't look, they should have made him cartoony. A little bit more cartoony. I mean, they did good with Detective Pikachu. It's in progress. Well, they showed a picture of it, and he looks in the the second picture that they showed. He looks a lot better, so I hope they run with that. Let me save this, so that way, just in case. But I really hope they do well with Sonic. I don't want to see them ruin that either. You know, like that movie, it has potential if they stick to saving the animals in Sonic. If they stick to that storyline, because that's what the main storyline was. In Sonic, he's trying to save the animals from Dr. Robotnik, who's trying to like turn them into robots and stuff. If they stick to that, it'll do well. If they go with anything else, like if they go with the gems, like the Chaos Emeralds, you know, and trying to prevent Dr. Robotnik from using them to get all the animals or to wipe out the world of, you know, massive environments and habitats, that would do well. That would do good as well. If they go with anything else though, like him trying to get Sonic speed, that would. And I got a feeling they're gonna go with him trying to get Sonic's speed and Sonic's power or something like that. I just hope they stick to the animal thing. But the sound effects are good. Sound effects are perfect. Could you lower the game volume so I can hear you better? Oh, I'm not. My bad. You know what it is? I'm far away from the cam. That's why. My bad. My bad. I just knocked down the camera. My bad. All right, there we go. This is better. put it. Whoops, I have it upside down. I'm trying to get this thing. Alright, here we go. Wait, let me lift it up a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's better. There you go. Whoops, don't want to catch these guys. So yeah, hopefully they stick to you know, the whole animal thing with Sonic trying to save the animals from Professor Robotnik and trying to prevent him from getting the Chaos Emeralds, of course, which, you know, gives you infinite power, makes you invincible and stuff for a short period of time. I don't know if they're gonna have Tails. I'm pretty sure they'll save that for the second movie. I'm not too sure if they're gonna have Knuckles. I'm pretty sure they'll save that for the third movie if they plan on doing a trilogy. But I really do think they can make Sonic's model a lot better than what he already is. So far, no shiny star yet. But I do like this area because it's oops, I didn't even do that. I like this area because it's big. You're able to travel up and down and stuff and cover more ground. So I can keep going all around. And then I can finally move up to Route 21. And it'll like reset the spawn rate. It spawns. I know they're going to get into, they're going to start showing off more stuff. They're going to start showcasing more games for E3 soon. I mean, the franchise is big as Sonic, and they had so much time to focus on Sonic that I'm surprised that they would screw that up. Yeah, it just didn't look right. He was too tall. He was too tall, like he was, his body proportion looked weird. I'd rather see the Sonic with, you know, the little round belly, the big head, the skinny neck, the skinny arms, skinny legs. I'd rather see that Sonic. You know, like old school Sonic, you know, the Sonic that we know now. And stuff. His fur was a little bit too like popped up, like. But everything else, the sound effects, spot on. His spinning attack, his spinning move, spot on, perfect. Seeing Dr. Robotnik when he puts on the goggles, spot on, absolutely spot on. But the only thing is, you know, you can't have the main hero ruined. You can't ruin him, you know. He's going to be so out of place around things that stick to the lore. You know, the guy in the movie that's with him, I don't know what that's all about. You know, of course they got to have a human that knows about his existence and stuff, and probably got to keep it super secret. And I just hope they don't make Sonic an alien. Because I remember they said they were going to do that with the Ninja Turtles. They were going to make them aliens. And then they re-scrapped that. And they made them mutated, which is the way they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be mutated. But even that movie didn't, you know, I think it did all right. Oh, look at Detective Pikachu and the Pokemon overall. They look as good as ever. Yeah, they could take, you know, they could take notes from them. I know that the people who made Detective Pikachu, when they saw the Sonic trailer, they put out, I think it was a tweet or a Facebook post saying, "We're glad we're not in their shoes," and I couldn't agree more. I remember seeing the trailer for Sonic before Detective Pikachu and just covering my eyes and my face and like doing one of the chills of embarrassment like this, like with the bill of my hat, just like, and my wife and kids are like, "Oh, Dad, I want to go see." I'm like, "Oh, you kids don't understand what's happening here." You know, they don't know because they're not into, you know, the video game lore like that either. But my oldest son, he realized what was wrong. He was like, "Oh, he looks ugly." His exact words on it. "Oh, he looks ugly." And then my daughter's words on it afterward was, "He looks weird." I don't think Sonic's supposed, like they kind of understood. He's not supposed to look like that. I do hope they show him get the Chaos Emeralds and, you know, defeat Dr. Robotnik by using them. Let's see. Please, somebody out there, make another make a better Final Fantasy movie. The first one, well, Advent Children was pretty good. I did enjoy that, but it was CGI. Well, the very first one was CGI too, and it sucked. It was horrible, and they put so much money into it, and it had nothing to do with the Final Fantasy that we know and love. For a moment, I thought that was a shiny. But I hope they do good with. All they got to do is fix Sonic. That's it. That's all they have to do. As long as they do that, I think they'll be all right. If they stick to the lore. Which, you know, with Robotnik, so far they're doing good with Robotnik. What other video game movie could they work on? Imagine if Detective Pikachu is the first step into the Smash Brothers universe. Right? And with the Sonic movie on its way, imagine if this is the first step in there. They come out with a Zelda movie, they come out with, you know, Metroid movie, and then they finally, you know, after defeating all their enemies, right, in the movie, you know, after defeating Ridley, after defeating Ganon, you know, locking them up in a magic spell, whatever that Link does. Imagine if they show Master Hand or something like that, and in like one of the movies, and it comes together as a Smash Brothers movie. In the end, I mean, it could be possible. I don't know if it would work the way I just said it, but I think they should at least make a CGI Smash Brothers movie, at least a CGI one. With no humans, none of that, just the characters in their own right. Because there's enough to go round. But I can understand that they'll have to... There's going to be a lot of minds coming together on that one. There's going to be a lot of back and forth with money. And stuff, and who's going to get what. I mean, I think Nintendo should get the big portion of it. And then whoever else like pitched in for it should get something out of it. I think they should do a Resident Evil movie based on Resident Evil 7. That would work out well. It would be a great horror film. Let me see. They could do a Call of Duty movie if they wanted to. I mean, it has to do with, you know, the military and stuff. I'm just trying to think of what else they could make into a movie. I think a Call of Duty movie would be really, really easy. You know, just make it a war movie. That's an interesting idea, like all the characters defeating Master Hand. Yeah, like, and then after they defeat, like in the first one, after they defeat Master Hand, they end up going up against Taboo. And he'll be like the Thanos. Well, actually, what's his name? Galeen. Galeen would be, the third one would be like a Thanos movie. And stuff like Avengers Endgame. It'll be like that. They could do the same thing like Avengers did if they wanted to. They would really have to put their minds to it though. I think it would be really hard because of how many characters and the plot of the film. Like, how do they, like, we all know the plot of the movie, but how do they like dish it out where it doesn't ruin it for the fan base, you know? I'm just glad they did really good with the last Smash Brothers game they dropped. They put the right characters in there. I was happy to see. The two characters I was happy to see in that one, I was happy to see Inkling. And I was very, 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 very happy to see Simon Belmont. I 100% always thought he deserved a place in there. But they went the extra mile. They put Richter from Symphony of the Night, and they put Alucard as an assist from Symphony of the Night, and that was really nice to see. Like, they were really, like, people that I love Castlevania, so people that love Castlevania, they really catered to them with those two characters. They put the original Dracula's castle, you know, you have the original monsters like Frankenstein and stuff like that, you know, the Medusa. I thought that was really cool to see. And I'm glad they did it. They even put the Death Scythe as a weapon. Which surprised me that they would put that as a weapon in the game. I thought maybe they would put like the Holy Cross, like the cross or something, or the Holy Water. But they gave them that as their move list. But they did it well. They did it very well. They made them the way they're supposed to be made. And stuff. Even Simon Belmont, when he stands there, that's his original stance from the Nintendo game. You know? So, I'm glad they did it that way. I wonder if they would ever do a Digimon movie. Not that I really got into Digimon like that, but I mean, I knew a little bit here and there about it. They could even do a Yu-Gi-Oh movie if they wanted to. I think Netflix could put in the work for like the smaller stuff. And then, you know, save the silver screen for the big boys, you know? Like Zelda, Metroid, and Metal Gear, but wow, I'm starting to realize that Stranger Things Season 3 is almost here. Oh my god, remember when Digimon was on Netflix? Was it? Wait, I can't remember. Was it? It was on Netflix? Was it a movie or was it like a whole season? You know what I got into more than Digimon? Monster. I don't know if anybody remembers Monster Rancher. If anybody remembers Monster Rancher? Oh, the series. Alright, so what was the series? Did they ever take it off or did they still have it on there? I would like to see what they did with it. I would love to see what they did with it. I didn't even know they had a series on there. Oh, they probably still have episodes on YouTube, like at least like a couple of like seconds in. Oh, of course. They took a lot of things away from Netflix, a lot of good stuff. They said that it wasn't building up, it didn't have much of a fan base. It was good. All right. I mean, I figured they, Netflix has a huge budget, so they would make it into something good. Yeah, if it's on Netflix, it's got to be good. That's why a lot of people are hoping that Netflix takes over the anime Berserk. A lot of people are having high hopes for it. Netflix said that they want to adapt it, that they want to put it into make series out of it. And Malcolm in the Middle, they took Malcolm in the Middle off. I didn't even know they had that. Oh wait, no. I remember. Yeah, they did. Malcolm in the Middle was good. I don't know why they would take that off. I know that show ended a long time ago. I remember, I think the last episode I saw of Malcolm in the Middle is when Malcolm, he was like in his mid-teens. Like he was like about 15, 16 maybe in the show. My leg fell asleep. Pins and needles. Is what the cat's resting on you? That's why. Oh, I hate that feeling, especially when you gotta walk on it. Yeah, it was a good series. It had a pretty big cast on it too, and stuff. Even the smaller cast, like special guests and stuff. They had some good special guests. The last episode I remember seeing of Malcolm in the Middle was when like he's in his mid-teens, like towards his late, like he's like 16, 17, somewhere around there, maybe 15. I remember that he finally went to Harvard in the ending. Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that episode. Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle. My favorite episode in Malcolm in the Middle was when Dewey was watching the television, and his vision was different from everything else around him in the world, and his toy kept talking to him and telling him. It was telling him to do bad shit. It was telling him to do a bunch of bad things and stuff, like beg his parents for a bigger allowance. Yeah, but the last episode I saw was when Malcolm went to a house party to meet up with some girl that he liked. And it was after the Burning Man episode. And they were playing DMX, Party Up in Here. Party Up by DMX in a house party. Nowadays, though, it would have been too offensive. Oh, you see, you know what's funny? I was talking about that earlier today. Stuff that you can't get away with today. And one of the things I was talking about today, Bat, was me and my friends when we were little. I was like about 8 or 9 years old. We used to sneak into the cookie factory. I was poor. I was dirt poor growing up as a kid, so snacks weren't as abundant. And we used to sneak into the cookie factory and steal cookies. And the workers there, sometimes they didn't even care. They were just like, whatever. Like if they saw something missing, they were like, whatever. But if they caught you in the act, they gave you a beat down. And a kid gets hit by an adult today, forget about it. Like it's a wrap for the person that hit the kid. But back then it was so different, man. Like grown-ups were just like, whacking kids upside the head and stuff. Even in school, I remember seeing a couple of kids get whacked upside the head. I remember seeing this one teacher do something really dangerous. He was like a bodybuilder. I'll never forget him. And I remember kids used to go up to him. They used to go up to him and they used to tell him, "Can you do that trick that you do with everybody?" He goes, "Sure." And he pulled the kid over, and I kid you not, he would put his hands. He had such big hands. He put his hands like this. He'd have their head between his hands, and he would lift them up like this, real quick, and then put them down. If a teacher was to be caught doing that today, fired, jail, persecution, everything. But the kids that he did it to they were alright. Like, they were alright afterward and stuff. It didn't hurt or nothing, but it was dangerous as hell. You need a blue elephant. And what Dewey wanted. Oh yeah. That episode. I love that episode. That was my favorite episode. And when the older brother escapes boot camp. Yeah, the blue elephant. Yep, the blue elephant that Dewey wanted. He was watching on TV, and it was like, ask your mother to buy me, or else they're going to die. And then he's watching the news channel, and the guy's like, boring, touring, boring. Please change the channel, boring. I love that episode. That show was. It was great. No wonder why I got so many seasons. All those shows, man. People, it's like one little offensive thing, man. It is comedy, like comedy. My take on comedy. It should be said. It had like 8 seasons. Yeah, it was a long running series. I remember it being on when Seventh Heaven was still on. And when Seventh Heaven would come on, my mom would come into the room and I would leave the room. Because that was her show. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happened with the priest, the father on Seventh Heaven. He got caught up in a really bad thing that he did. He did a really bad thing. That man, he ended his career. They even they took him out of the movie Ted 2. They booted him out. Yeah, there was so many good shows. I remember there was I remember Captain Planet when I was a kid. They had an episode where one of the look what's there, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a shiny tentacle. There's a shiny tentacle in front of me. Oh my goodness. That is 2 for this stream. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Wait, I want to take a picture of it. There you go. Better go to it before he disappears. Oh my goodness. Take another picture of it. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Let me just take a really quick bathroom break real quick. We're still gonna hunt for other shinies here. We got them. We got a shiny Tentacruel. We didn't get the shiny star you, but we got the shiny Tentacruel, which is good. Give me like literally 30 seconds. Right back. Yeah, I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Right back, no doubt. No doubt, bat. Yeah, we just caught a shiny tentacle. I remember Captain Planet when I was a little kid. Also, I remember that there was. I remember the drug episode where I remember Captain Planet too. There were kids that represent different elements, and then fused Captain Planet had rings and fusion part. I don't know. Yeah. You're right about that. You're exactly right. Definitely. They had the rings. They all like used their rings, and they each had an individual power with the rings. One had water, fire. One had heart. The other one had earth. Yeah, there was water, fire, heart, earth, and there was something else. There was another one. There was one more. I can't remember what it was though. And you had Captain Planet, and then you had Mother Nature. Mother Nature was like Captain Planet's like wind. There you go. Yeah, wind. Wind. The girl with the blonde hair had wind. The guy with like the shoulder length hair, he had heart. The tall dude, he had fire. The other guy, he had earth, and then another girl, she had water. And they had some dark episodes there too. Let me whoops, I didn't mean to go to Pokedex. I meant to go to the bag. Put him as a favorite. Yeah, they had some really dark episodes in Captain Planet. I remember they had one where it was oil and the animals were dying. They had another one where They were what you call it, where someone died from like an overdose, and then they had another one where there was a guy with like a disease and nobody wanted to go near him and stuff because they all thought they were going to catch it, but the disease wasn't, it wasn't transmittable by touch. It was only through like, blood and whatever. But that's some, yeah, that was a good show too. That was a long runner as well. I don't know. The dark ones were really messed up. They were really messed up. But they definitely, it was one of those shows where you learn something new and stuff, especially as a kid, and it touched on really touchy subjects and stuff. And they did really good. They would never let that fly today. There was an episode I remember of Tiny Toons where they picked up a bottle of I think it was a bottle of beer, and Buster, Plucky, and all the other ones, it was Buster, Plucky, and Hampton. They end up in like a really bad like car accident or something like that. There was a lot of dark episodes in certain cartoons and stuff, and they would never let it fly today and stuff. They would immediately pull it off the network. They wouldn't even show it once. I'm so glad we got a shiny out of this though. Maybe I should avoid catching anything and just, because I'm like, my funds are so low. Actually, you know what? I could make money real quick and just come back here. I can make money real quick. Let me go do something real quick. We do this. No, I don't want to do that. Up there. There we go. Make some fast dough. Found out this morning 2 of our shift queens, which is a step before assistant manager, are getting demoted, and 3 people are going to be fired. What? We also have a pumping plant going on our yard. Oh, nice. I hope the firings don't affect you though. Bat. That does not sound good at all. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this guy real quick, just to get the item that she gives me. That's why, like, I'm a little. Damn, that's definitely worrisome. I can at least keep the big pearl. I can fight Brock real quick in the gym. Whip him out a little, beat him up a little bit, and get money for it. And now, where is he? Where is his gym anyway? Oh, there it is. Wow, that sounds bad, Bat. 2 people demoted, and 3 people are getting fired. So that's definitely not a good thing. So I can pummel them a little bit, just get some money, because I can really use it for the Pokeballs. I hope I have the quarry on her. Nope. I think I have a fighting move with him. No, I have I remember I have Switch and Splash. Should be able to beat him pretty easily. No, I'm in a safe zone. That's good news. I feel bad for the people that are being fired though. I gotta get some sleep. I have to work in the morning. I'll catch you on other streams for your next stream. Thank you, Bat. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out with us. I greatly appreciate it. No doubt, definitely get your sleep. Sounds like you're gonna have a busy day tomorrow too. Especially if they're pulling people out. I don't have work tomorrow. Me either. I only work like 3 days out of the week. I only have part-time, so does my wife, but she's working on getting a full-time, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to work on that as well. I'm definitely going to have to work on getting a full-time. But I'm happy with my part-time. It definitely pays the bills. I have extra money and popular stuff. I mean, if I was still living in New York, I would be struggling right now with, the amount of hours I have. Because everything is like, the rent and everything is so sky high. I go to New York once in a while though. Once in a while I'll go out there to like visit and stuff. Before I left New York, they were trying to hit me with like over 70 hours of work. It was ridiculous. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Can't deal with this anymore. All I was doing, I was going to work and I was coming home. Going to work, coming home. It got to a point where I couldn't even live stream anymore. I literally had no life from work and home. I couldn't live stream. I didn't have much time with like my wife and my kids and stuff. And it just sucked. And then rent was there was nobody was trying to cut me a break. I know everybody has off on Memorial Day. Come on, Brock, just leave so I can get the money. There you go. Nice. Alright, I'm going back to the war. Let me see, I gotta pick up more Pokeballs. I live in a condo that's $700 a week, and it's 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms. Nice. Oh, $700 a week. I thought, oh, my bad. I confused that with a month. Yeah, that is a lot, my friend. That is a lot. That is a lot. The place I was living in before was $2,000 a month. It was $2,000 a month, and for the money I was paying, I decided to just just put money on a house. And now I have, each kid has a room. I have my own room. With, my wife. We have an attic. We have a basement, a 2-car garage, a big backyard, a porch. I'm actually growing a garden in the yard now. I got like peppers there and stuff. The rabbits. We don't have rats out here. We have rabbits, but they're not a problem unless you're doing gardening. Then they're a real pain. And they tore up my tomato plants. They destroyed my tomato plants. So I decided to wait till, because you know, tomato plants, you can grow them pretty much any time. So I'm gonna put them out during late fall. Let me buy some ultra balls. How many do I have anyway? Wow, I am really running out of spends. Yeah, it's too expensive in New York. You know, especially if you're trying to raise a family. You know, I have 3 kids, a wife, a small dog. It was too much for me. And then, you know, I was able to keep up with the bills and everything. I had money, but I had no time, like, to do anything. I didn't have time to work on anything fun. You know what? Maybe I could find an oddish over here, or a rat-a-tat. Let me get Pokeballs, so I can capture rat-a-tat. I still don't have a shiny rat-a-tat. It was too expensive. It was too overpriced, you know, and it wasn't right, you know. Like, I wasn't gonna like kill myself at my job and stuff for bare bones. I thought that would, you know, that would be ridiculous. So I finally, you know, I reached out to somebody. I said, "Is there any, you know?" I thought that they had, you know, apartments for rent out here, which they do. The apartments for rent out here are dirt cheap. They're like, you know, they could be $500, $700 and stuff. But no, they were like, you know, the person told me, oh, they have this really big house that's like in the middle and stuff, separated from everybody. And I said, you know, how much is it? And they're like, they dropped me a price. I had some money in the bank, and I said, all right, I'll take it. And I ended up making a big move. You know, my wife and my kids and stuff. And at first, the first week of being here, it was a little bit, you know, I was a little bit nervous and stuff because I didn't have a job anymore. My wife didn't have a job when we first got here. You know how that is. And I was like, all right, man, I gotta start looking for work. It's the first thing I started doing. And the first week, me and her, we found work. And the rest is history. Shiny Weedle wouldn't be a bad catch either. I don't have that one yet. If it does pop up, I'll go for it. Radiant Forest is a good place for weeks. There are a lot of patches of grass. You can route reset. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Let me go over there. Actually, yeah, let me go over there. I think they have, yeah, they have Rattatats over there. You're right. Forgot how good that place is. That's where I caught, oh, it's right there. I'm literally right there. For those just, for anyone just tuning in, Eddie Mills Gaming, what's good, bro? How you been, man? How's it going? I meant Weedle instead of Yeah, definitely, Xavier. You're right about that. There's a lot of Weedle out there, bro. We just yo, Eddie Mills. We caught 2 shinies in one stream. I'm gonna show you them right now. I caught another Chansey, another shiny Chansey. Actually, no, we caught, yeah, three during these 2 streams. Let me see, check summary. Alright, so earlier yesterday, this is the one I caught, right? Then I caught this one about 2 hours ago. And then I caught this one like 10 minutes ago. So now I'm working on another one. I'm trying to aim for Rattata or Weedle. But I'm going to go for Rattata. Yeah, man. You know, I'm going to start off small with them instead. So that way I can make my money back by hitting up the gyms. I believe there's Rattata here. Vaporeon likes the grass, but grass hurts it really bad. That's funny. I forgot Bulbasaur is here too. I think Pikachu's are here as well. Yep, there are Pikachu's there. I could, let me see. I could check both. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Shiny Weedle. I'll go for Shiny Weedle right now. Why not? Yeah, definitely. I'll go for Shiny Weedle. I don't think there's Rattatats, at least. Yeah, there's definitely no Rattatats there, but there's definitely Weedles. So I'm gonna go for Weedle. Though they might be on the other entrance in the beginning when you first go through here from where you start off from the starting point of the game. Let's see, can I get another shiny? I don't know, maybe so. Hope so. I hope so. To be honest, I've never had this much shiny luck in this game. One should take you no time to get. Yeah, he's one of the easy ones. But you never know, a shiny Caterpie might pop up. Or a shiny Pidgey. Because I remember when I was looking for shiny, I think I was looking for shiny Caterpie, Pidgey popped up. And then literally 5 minutes afterward, a shiny Caterpie popped up. And I caught them both in the same area, this little patch. Caterpies are like camouflage in this area. But how's everything with you, Eddie Mills, man? How you holding up, bro? You looking forward to the Memorial Day weekend? Wow, Go Fest is 3 weeks away, I believe. Yeah, it's like 3 weeks away now. It's amazing how close that is. Let me put my Switch right here instead, so I can at least throw the ball properly. It's a lot of Weedles though. I can't wait for Go Fest. It's gonna be a nice little trip to Chicago. I've never been out there before. I definitely want to do some traveling in the future. I think this is gonna be the beginning of it. I mean, I've been to like places like Connecticut, New Jersey, you know, PA. Florida, Puerto Rico, but I never visited like any of like the major cities and stuff. The Pokemon you have in your party, Camacho, is named after the fighter. Yes, it's named after Hector Camacho. It's named after Hector Camacho. I was gonna name him Trinidad, Felix Trinidad, but I felt, I was like, you know, let me just name him Camacho. I was like, who was like a real like fighter from the past and stuff that's well known to a lot of people. And I said, oh, Hector Camacho. He was well known. Because he kind of reminds me of him a little bit too, like the way he moves around and stuff. Like he looked like Hector Camacho was like very eccentric, like he's very energetic and stuff. Yeah, that's my Hitmonchan. I like Hector Camacho is growing up as a kid and stuff. Like I liked him a lot. Thought he was really cool and stuff. He's a really good fighter too. He's really good. And he was from Puerto Rico too. He was from Puerto Rico. He a lot of his attire was based off of like Taino culture as well, and that's what I liked about him too. And stuff. He was Do you know what a place in Puerto Rico is, or at least do you know what it is? Yeah, it's an island. It's an island. My family's from out there. I have family in San Juan, the San Juan part. I think it's called. I want to go to the part of Puerto Rico I want to go to. I always mess the name up. I think it's called San Sebastian, something like that. I know that part that's where a lot of my family is too and stuff. I went out there as a kid. My family used to live in the Campo, like deep in the countryside and stuff. They had like farms and everything. And my grandfather, he had a lot of chickens. San Sebastian, there you go. Yeah, San Sebastian, there you go. Yeah, that part. I'm from Bayamon. Oh, nice. Nice. I haven't been to Puerto Rico since I was, wow. Before I was a teenager. Before I was no. The last time I was out there was when I was 14. It was many years ago. It was back in the 90s, late 90s. But it's gorgeous out there, man. Ever since the storm hit, though, it's been like really hard for a lot of people to get around, especially like to school and stuff or to work. A lot of damage was done. I know one of our one of the people from our group, our Pokemon Go group and stuff from New York, Wogrock, he was out there when the storm hit, and he showed, like in his videos, he showed the damage. It was brutal. Gas stations were closed. Yeah, Hurricane Maria, yeah. When that storm hit, it wrecked everything. He ended up, he still had a job. He was still working out there, but he had to do cleanup and stuff. It looked horrible, like just everything. And he shows it in his video. There's a part where water wasn't running in his town. Category 4 devastating. Dude, I wonder if they're still recovering, right, from all of that. There was no water for months. Yeah, dude, he showed it. There's a part in his video that he showed where before he went to do like to go find Pokemon, right? One of the house he was in, it was so damaged that one of the pipes was sticking out from the side, and no electricity. Yeah. Yep. Still recovering the island. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, they got hit hard, man. In his video, because he was showing us and stuff, he had like one of the pipes was sticking out of the side of his house. The house that he was in, and they had to wait for rain so they could wash up, like so they could use water and stuff. And it was really sad to see, man. Like the food out there is so different from everywhere else. It's like it's big. We would wake up and we'd have a huge breakfast. Huge, I mean huge. We would have avena, big. They would make it in the big, those big cast iron pots. My grandfather was doing a big cast iron pot and make a big pot of avena. And then he would have like bacon, eggs, all like everything, the works. But everybody waited for the avena. That was like the main course. In some parts of El Campo, there was still no power. Damn. My brother's farm got hit so bad, almost all of his animals died. His farm got wiped out, everything. He had to go back to New York. That's how bad it was. Everything he had, he owned, just got destroyed. Oh God, avena, yes. I love avena. And then in the morning, sometimes in the morning, he would make what you call it, I'm trying to remember the name, but I know what they're like. They're like arepas, but they have cheese in the middle. Like their balls are like cornmeal, but they have cheese in the middle, queso in the middle, and they're fried. They're deep fried, and he would make that delish with canela. Yes. You put like some sugar, vanilla, cinnamon with the milk, and he would stand over, say, he put the heat on real low, and he'd stand over the stove, he'll mix it. He'll just stay there just mixing it with a big wooden spoon. And that's like the best way to make it. And we would sit there, we would wait, we would not eat anything else until that was done. And it was so damn good. And I miss those days. And then
for dinner, you know, we would have, you know, we would have, there was like a few main things that he made, that him, my mother, and, you know, you know, my aunts made and stuff. They would make either pernil with arroz habichuelas, or they would make pollo guisado. And the pollo guisado was like, we all went crazy for pollo guisado, or carne guisado. That was like the mainstay like dish. They would go in the back. They would pluck an aguacate. They was big. They were giant. They're not like the ones out here. The ones out here are like tiny little things. But they would have, you know, the Florida avocados, but they were massive. These things were like melons. They would pluck one off the tree. They'd bring it inside and they'd start cutting it. And then they would give us each a slice. It was this big slice of avocado. It's amazing. And it went so well with everything. I'm hooked on aguacate. Hooked on it. I don't like pollo guisado that much. It's after a while, like you could have, like it's good to have in the winter. In the winter is the best time to have it. I don't think it's good to have in the summer. But like when they would make it, like in the big cast iron pots, man, oh, it was so good. They would put yuca in it. They would put pumpkin. They would put chicharrones in it. Sometimes they would put what you call that, like that salami. They would put bits of that. They would cut it into little triangles or little squares. They throw that in there. But my favorite thing was pernil. I loved pernil. That was like the best thing ever. They would stuff it with olives. They would put sofrito on it and everything. So good. I make a pretty good pernil. I learned from, of course, you know, my folks and stuff. That's like the first thing as a kid they taught us is how to cook. They said, this is the one thing you're going to need to learn is how to do this. Because when you're living on your own, you ain't always going to have Chinese food. You ain't always going to have none of that. It feels so damn good, man. I love that stuff. They would make two big things of it. Because we had a big family there, you know? Yeah, like, you know, the houses, like, they were far from, like, kind of far from each other, but not too far. Like, they were walking distance. Sometimes we'll take, like, our bikes through the road. Those are good times, man. Good times. Good times. They had farms. They had horses. They had pigs, of course. They had, you know, they had, like, a cow or two. They weren't too big on the cows because they ate a lot. And stuff in it, but they would have at least like 2 or 3 cows because they were social animals too, you know. It was great, man. I miss it. I miss it. You see, you know, the coquis out there, the little froggies, all kinds of lizards, iguanas all over the place. It's been many years since I've been out there. Many. But I definitely miss it. Hey, Pika, what are you doing out here? Aren't you supposed to look? It's one of you, Pikachu. It's probably looking at him like, you're free. Another thing but one of my favorite things too is alcapurrias. Love the alcapurrias. They would stuff it with meat. They would make them huge too. They would make them huge. In New York, they have a special made alcapurria that oh god, iguanas are very bad for farmers. They eat everything. Yeah, they eat a lot of cabbage and a lot of lettuce. They eat a lot of greenery. Anything that's very leafy, they're attracted to that stuff. And they grow huge, man. They grow huge. And I remember seeing as a kid, other people would catch them, and they would have them. They would, like, you know, there's like about a good, almost like about, with the tail, I'd say about a foot long. And I'd say, oh, those things are little. But when you see the full-grown ones, they're massive. They're almost like prehistoric. And I remember the first time I saw a full-grown one, it was just chilling on a rock, just chilling there. And it would not move. They would just stand there, they'd be on, you know, the rock, the floors and stuff, they'd be in the grass, whatever, just chilling. Yep, feet tall. They were huge. They were almost the size of watermelons. They were pretty big. They were pretty big. So they would make we would go to this place for sometimes we would go to this place, like they would have like these little food spots, and they used to make these big alcapurrias. They would be huge, and they would stuff them with meat. They would have morcilla, which is like the blood sausage, and for some reason most people find it disgusting, but I couldn't eat it alone. But if there was like rice and beans and stuff, and like, you know, a chuleta or two, I would be able to eat it. If they had all that there, you know, or like at least some plátanos and stuff, I would be able to eat that on the side. Most people didn't like it though. Whoops, put the ball the wrong way. But yeah, the food is so different out there. Morcilla. I don't like it. It's bloody organs. No, thank you. Yeah, most people, I can't blame them. When I found out what it was, I was disgusted by it. I was like, I can't believe I ate that. And they would put it in like, I guess, I don't know if it's the lining of the intestine. They would fill that up with it or something like that. I don't know exactly how they make it. I never like really watched anyone make it, but I would see it there, and they were huge, man. They'd be in the store like a foot long, and they were like just these giant sausages. I thought they were regular sausages. I didn't think they were, you know, that. And it was like, you know, grounded up like heart and liver and stuff, and then they would take the pig's blood and they would mix it in, and they would cook it in this thing. I never made that myself. I don't think I could put up with it and stuff. But the few times I had it with like, you know, rice and beans and stuff, and it was actually pretty good when it's put with other stuff. But yeah, man, the food out there is so different. I know somewhere in Brooklyn they have this place by Knickerbocker Avenue in Brooklyn. This is in the Bushwick section. They have this one place where they make alcapurrias. They make them sweet. They make them with the sweet bananas, and they put like a little bit of vanilla, and they put cinnamon, and it tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. I never thought that was even like a possibility to make it like that, but they make it so good. And they're big. They're giant. They're like, you know, they look like they're from PR, like the way they make them almost like, you know, for PR. And street empanadillas are good. Yes, especially like with chicken, ground meat. They make it with cheese too. We would have like the guava with cheese and crackers in the morning with coffee. We would have that. Fish too. Yeah, some of the fish stuff was pretty good. Most of the stuff we ate was like it was made like with chicken or with pork or with beef and stuff. You know, we'd have like the cubed steak, and they would make it, you know, into garlic guisao, which was pretty good. And there was like big chunks of cubed steak. We would have, you know what was my favorite though? Pulpo salad. Pulpo salad? The best. Oh yeah, my grandfather eats guava with cheese and crackers. Yeah, in the morning, especially in the morning with coffee, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That's like something quick that you make real quick, just to, like, if you're on the go, you just make it real quick. And you could actually like put it together and just leave out the door with like a cup of coffee. There was that. What else was there? What else did they make? I'm trying to think of all of it. The food out there was so different. And he would dip the cheese in the coffee. Yeah, some people do that. Some people do that. They'll dip the cheese in with the crackers, sometimes in the coffee, and they'll eat it like that. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good from what I hear. I remember my parents, they used to always, every time we had a party, they would make it with they would make, you know, the cheese with the guava paste and stuff, and they would put it on a toothpick. And sometimes they'll have an olive, and they'll have the cracker right there, so we'll be able to like grab it real quick and stuff before like food was ready. But they make these huge trays. I don't know exactly what it's called. They used to make a thing called Indian rice, which was really good too. They would like chop up the scallions. They'll put like tiny little bits of carrots in there. So good. I haven't had that in years. I haven't eaten like that in years. I haven't eaten that. That right there, I haven't eaten in years. That and bacalaitos. I haven't had it in years, man. I've had those things. I haven't had like food like that in such a long time, and that's like one of the like another reason why I want to like I would love to go out there again when things get better. So damn good. I mean, yeah, New York has, you know, their pizza. You know, Philly has their cheesesteak and stuff, but the cooking out there in PR is just different, man. It's so different, and like especially like from like we'll go if I go to a restaurant out there, it has to be like the chef, like the person cooking, has to be like an older person, because then I know like, all right, this person has been doing this for years. They know what they're doing, you know, like. But overall, like it was just so good. Everywhere we went, it was good. Come on, one shiny wheel. We just need one shiny wheel. Should be able to pop up, little guy. Whoops. Wisdom, word, yeah. That wisdom, that knowledge of all those years of cooking really comes into play. Really comes into play. The chefs. I always go to the older chefs, the older ones. Because they've been doing it for years. They would have the drinks there were good too. Like the juices. They would have them. I used to miss going to the ones, they don't have them out here where I'm at, but in New York they still have the fountains that have the drinks in them, and every time I go to New York I pick one of those up. I either pick up the mango one or the coconut one. Those are my two favorites. And I always love those fountain drinks. Soda, I'll skip out on soda, but those drinks, I'll definitely buy one. That's what they would make. Morisognando, bro. Morisognando, that's what it was called. The drink that I would always get. Morisognando, yep. That was it. That was it. You have that on the side of the meal. Oh my God, I could go for that right now. If we had a spot out here right now, as hungry as I am, I would go for it. Fast food is very famous here in Cali. Oh, nice. Morisognando. Oh my God. I could definitely go for a cup. Good thing. The good thing is I know how to make it. That's a good thing. But I'd rather my wife make it. She makes it better than me. Way better. She'll put like the orange juice, the milk, and everything. Oh, it's so damn good. And some people look at that and go, "That's weird, orange juice and milk." Like, no, it is good, my friend. That's alcohol, right? No, that's the one where they have orange juice, milk, and I think they put. See, I can't remember. My memory's not too good because I haven't had this stuff in so long, man. I haven't had this stuff in so long. I think they put cinnamon on top of it. No, the one with alcohol in it is coquito. That's the one with alcohol in it. I know what you're talking about. The one with alcohol in it is coquito. That right there, that, out of all the drinks, nothing is top of coquito. Nothing. It is such a rare, it is a treat. It is a candy for adults. That is like the ultimate treat. It's only made during November. No, people start making it late October until January. They stop making it. And in my family, they used to give it to each other as gifts. That's how good it was. Like if you gave somebody that as a gift, it was a big deal. They would take the bottle and they would stash it. Usually they use a liquor bottle. Yeah, it's a Christmas. Yeah, especially the holiday season. It's like it's basically it's Spanish eggnog. But it's made with the egg. It's made with the egg yellows, the yellows from the egg, coconut cream. Let me see. I believe vanilla. Yeah, I believe vanilla. I know cinnamon. They put cinnamon in there, and you could put what you call Bacardi. You put Bacardi in there. Yeah, it's coquito. Yeah, coquito. That's like, man, oh my goodness. That is the ultimate drink. You could put it in the freezer. It won't, some of it will freeze, but not all of it. And you could take it out and then you shake it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's like the ultimate drink out of all the drinks. Is that, and then the second one will be Morning. And then they have another drink too. I think it's made with a fruit or like this thing. It's like a pod. Like it looks like it's kind of like sour and tangy. I think it's called tamarind or something like that. The plant that they make it with, it's like a fruit that grows out there. It's called tamarind. They make something with that, but I forgot what. I haven't had that since I was little. But those, oh my goodness, man. They don't serve that stuff out here. They don't have none of that out here, man. None. They don't have anything like that out here. It's a brown color. Yeah, it's a brownish color. Yeah. Yep. Yep, it's a brownish color. And it's sour, but it tastes really good. It's almost like it's kind of like a ganepa when you take it out, but it's much more heavier, it's much more thicker, like the fruit around the seed. And you sit there, you take the fruit off the seed and stuff, and it's very sour, but it's really good. It's really, really good. And sometimes they make a juice out of that. They mix it with, I don't know what they mix it with, but because I've only tried it like maybe once or twice, but it's really good. I remember it being really good. Ganepa, yes, Ganepas are great. Even though they have a little bit on them when you break them out of the skin, the shell, we would get a bag of them and we would just sit there for like an hour just eating them away. They were so good. Usually we would get them, of course, we get them during the summer and stuff, but out there they grow huge, they grow big, like they're really, really, really big and round. And you know, when they bring them out here to this part of the world, you know, New York or you know anywhere around. Once they bring them outside of Puerto Rico, yes, very sweet, mild, sometimes mildly sweet. But yeah, like they have a little bit on each pit, but worth it. It tastes amazing. And we would get a bag of them. And they would have about like 20 or 25 canepas in there, and we'd sit there for about a good hour and just eat them away. And we used to get them for like $1 a bag. Now they went up to like $3 a bag. So good. I've never tried any of those. I never tried a canepa with anything else. It was always the standalone. I haven't had one in so long. I haven't had one in like 2 years. So I trust me, I'm right up there with you. Oh no, I haven't had any. Most of this food I haven't had in such a long time. You know what it is too? They're taking down a lot of these restaurants. It's mostly right now what's popular is like Thai restaurants and stuff like that. Like restaurants like pho, like Korean cuisine, things like that. Curry is like really popular everywhere now. So those places are starting to take over, and those tiny little spots, some of them still stand. Where like you'll look through the window and you'll see everything just like lined up in the trays and stuff, and you go in, you ask for what you want, they put it in a bag for you. Yeah, Thai and Chinese and curry, definitely. Those seem to be like the newest thing now. Like that's all the rage now when it comes to dining. And a lot of those mom and pop shops where they have, you know, legit, like these people, they came from out there. They came out here. They opened these places. They've been around for 30 years, some of them. You know, 20 years, 30 years. They've been around since like the 80s. Some have been around since the 70s. And they've passed down that restaurant to, you know, their kids and their grandkids. And they taught them that craft. That it's so different. Like you could tell, like it's different. You know, that it's that they brought what they have out there out here. And it's just, those places are starting to close down. They're being taken over. Another thing I used to like getting in the morning was flatbread. They used to take the big Italian loaves. I don't know exactly. I guess it's called pan, but they would take it and they would cut it open, the whole Italian bread loaf. They would open it up and they put butter inside, and then they would put it on this big oven, like this flat oven. Pan sabaro, yes! There you go. Nailed it. Nice. Haven't had that in like 2 decades, man. Haven't ate that in 2 decades. And it's, you know what's funny is that I could like right now I could get up, go to the little grocery store and get an Italian bread. I have butter and I can make it myself. But once again, you know, when you get it from somebody that is used to making it out there, like from out there, it's a completely different thing. It's completely different. Like it's so genuine. We would order that and we would have coffee, and sometimes that was the on-the-go breakfast too, man. Pan sabaro here is so worth it. Yeah, in New York, it's delicious. Certain part, like those old, you know, those mom and pop spots, it's delicious. I agree. Very filling too, by the way. If you're looking to get full quick, like you want something to fill you up in the morning, that's 100% the way to go. That and Avena too, but that one, that's like you just grab and go. Avena, you gotta sit there and enjoy that one. Whoops, I'm getting a little too hyped on the ball. God, I miss that stuff, man. I I went to a Spanish restaurant out here to get. I bought 3 alcapurrias, and it's different. It's not the same. Like, I would prefer pan in the full meal. Yes. Yes. It tastes really good because it's like the butter gets crispy on the outside and everything. Oh, I caught another Weedle, my bad. But yeah, the butter gets really crispy on the outside with the bread itself. It doesn't get soggy at all. I think there's a shiny up ahead. Shiny, 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 shiny. We got a shiny, guys. We got another shiny. Shiny oddish. Shiny. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. No! I want my oddish, dang it. Oh my goodness, come on. Yes! Yes! Make sure I report it. Yes! Yay! Let's go! Yes! Oh my goodness, man. We are on a roll, man. We are on a roll. Holy moly. Wow. Shiny Luck is really in our corner tonight. Oh my goodness, man. Let me see. Oh boy. Wow, there's a lot going on in this area. Yeah, at first I thought it was a shiny Weedle. Its colors are so pretty. Yeah, right? I like the way it looks, that lime green. Okay, let me change markings. Yay! Check summary. Nice. Yeah, he looks awesome, man. I like Shiny Oddish. Wow. Wow, they really, and that's the one. That's what I wanted too, Shiny Oddish. Look at that, man. I was aiming for a Weedle and I got an Oddish instead. Nice. I'm definitely going to need to get some Pokeballs, though. I don't know if I should fight the Elite Four to make money. That might take time, though. I might do that off stream. Yeah, I'll do that off stream. Wow, what a catch. Let's see how many we have so far. I'm going to get rid of those Weedles, of course. There are so many of them. Get rid of those Rattatats, too. Send to Professor. I'm gonna do when I'm off stream. I'm gonna do an hour or like an hour and a half of battling the Elite Four, so I can make enough money to buy more Pokeballs, more Ultra Balls and stuff. So I gotta have everything ready. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Later, when you stream, I will watch. You promise. No doubt, yo, Javier. Thank you for sticking around, man. It's been good talking to you. I'm gonna cut the stream off, and I'm gonna battle for extra money and stuff, so I can get more Pokeballs and stuff, so we can go out there and catch some more shinies. Thanks for sticking around, man. I greatly appreciate it. It was good chatting with you, man. Definitely, definitely. Wish you the best too, man. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be on tomorrow, if anything. I'll probably be on. I'll most likely be on at night, most likely. Be safe. Take care, everybody. Take care, Xavier. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.